Hello, hello everyone. Happy Monday. So the question is, will I get a notification? Same as every week. Oh, glasses are so dirty that I can barely see. Apparently I didn't do a good job. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle it out. Okay, let me put this away. There we go. So how is everyone today? I hope you all had a wonderful day. My day was, I brought the wrong crochet hook today, so at lunchtime I didn't get a crochet. I had a feeling it was the wrong size. They're both blue. I had both of them out on the couch for some reason, and I grabbed the wrong blue one, of course. So I just sat and watched videos the whole lunch hour, and it went just like that, just as quickly as it does when I am crocheting. It just seems like I barely get started and lunch was over. But these glasses are terrible. But yeah, it was, other than that, it was okay. I survived it. 2 more days to go, and then I have a nice long break. Let's see if I made them worse or better. Well, about the same, I guess. So say hello when you come on, and if you don't mind, please sprinkle out the video. I'm definitely still trying to grow. If you're new, my name is Linda, and I own Aqueous Silk LLC. I'm a water marbling artist and general crafter. I like doing all kinds of things. So I have several projects to get to tonight, so we're gonna just get started. I did, so last week I tested the new yarn that I purchased, and it marbled nicely. So today I have, oh, and I was gonna iron this, I forgot. I have a piece that's knitted in just a knit stitch, just the garter stitch. No, is the garter stitch knit one and then you purl the next row? Yeah, that's what this is, the garter stitch. And then I have a new hat pattern, and so it's called the little bean stitch. So it has a very nice texture to it. So I'm gonna try, this is 100% cotton yarn. So I'm gonna try marbling that tonight. And I have some paper and then some bandanas, 1 cotton, 3 silk. So let's get going here. I have, oh, let me move the camera. You're gonna go for a ride. I'm just gonna scooch you over and point you down. I can't see what I'm doing. So let me come around and look. I can't reach over the table, it's too deep. Oh, and you still can't see anything. There we go. Now you can see it, and you can see the lovely reflection of the light. Okay, so let me get the surface cleared. All right. Oops, and I'm tripping over the garbage can. So I already have some of the colors selected. So let's start with this colorway. This is going to be all my fluorescents. Here's my white. Oh, and I forgot to grab my, I thought I was so ready. Forgot my paper towels. You know I can't marble without a paper towel. All right, now I'm good. Pop these bubbles here. Okay. And I think I'll do 2 pieces of paper with the same colorway. I'm looking forward to getting some time off work. Okay. So let me wait for these to disperse before I put in any more. I would put you directly in front of the tank, but my husband has to stand there because he has to help me tonight. Nice bright colors. Oh geez, I just about dropped that one. Oh, don't squeeze, Linda. Out of practice. I usually am saying that all the time. Do not squeeze the bottle. Okay, and now the yellow, or chartreuse. Make sure that's closed up. And now the pink, my favorite. Okay, and now I'm going to come back in with some white. We want that pink to look actually pink. Sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to push on it. Let's see, let's do a little bit more of the green. Oh, goodness. Green's a little pushier than everything else. Okay, now let's do just a smidge more of the chartreuse. Okay. And I will freestyle this one. We have some bubbles right here. And here we have a little paint booger. Okay, here we go. Let's hope that pink looks nice and bright. knocking everything over. I'm going to move the rinse bucket over here. And then I'll get my assistant. Okay, dear. And I think we'll try this on the cotton. This is, these bandanas are exactly what this tray was built for. Can you get in there all right? Thank you. Yep. Okay, get this. Make sure those corners and the hem are all done. Alrighty. There we go. So I am not seeing any comments at all. So if you're commenting, I cannot see you. All right. So let me pull this out and let's see how it looks. Rinse bucket's right here. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot the plastic bags. I'll just hang it up on the rack for now. Not many of these are going to fit on the rack. And I have to be careful to not do what I did last week, which is splash water on the dry pieces. I guess I'll carry this over there, the whole bucket, so I don't dribble all across. So I'm going to start way towards the front this time. Get it all unfolded. It looks really good. Nice and bright, just what I wanted. All right. So now let's go ahead and clean this up. And then I'll do the same colorway, only on paper. And I do have one new paper tonight. There we go. And I did those pieces last week of the pieces of little fabric, just little strips of fabric, because I have an idea. Well, of course, I was thinking, oh, I should have done bigger pieces, because now I have another idea of how to use those together. And so they're still sitting there marbled. I'll have to match them up a little bit. And so I can finish that project. A lot of this green is under the surface. So it will not impact the design. And since I am doing the same colorway a second time, I will not worry that it's perfectly clean. I will worry about getting the bubbles out. And if you're just joining, I cannot see any comments tonight for some reason. Don't know what that reason is. All right. take my tooth out. This time, let's start with the green. I'll add in some white. We're going to start with green. There's still a little bit of white floating around in here. I see it as the green pushes. Okay, let's do yellow. And then the orange. Maybe I'll do the pink first and then the orange, so the orange will push the pink. Patience, Linda, patience. Oh, squeezing. All right, now let's do a little bit of white. Just watch the difference in the colors, how it looks before I put that white in and after. Still have some bubbles here. It's getting chilly in here again. It was almost 50 when I was on my way home from work, but I'm sure it's, it is a little chillier now. I have high hopes for traffic tomorrow and Wednesday. I'm hoping a lot of people are on vacation, so they're not getting in my way and causing delays on the freeway. The way home wasn't too bad tonight. All right, let me get the tool here. Okay, and then I'll clean up the tool. I haven't wiggled back and forth for a while. I usually do it a lot closer, the back and forths, but I thought, let's try it a little wider this time. Ouch. And yes, I did just stab myself in the thumb with the needles that are, or pins that are on here. Put this aside. Bad thing is I can't tell. I need to mark on my paper which side is which. hopefully it's the right side. This is the side we're going to use. Loosen it up a little bit. I'll know pretty quickly if this is the right one or not. All right, let me grab this test piece. I'm going to have to mark on these. Okay, let me get the board. Oh, it's curling up. Well, that worked. Oh, and that one didn't touch all the way, but that's all right. Let me see if I can pull this up. That just gives me a handle. I'm going to leave that one there for just a second. I'm going to rinse the two larger ones. Oh, where is my measuring cup? Oh, here it is. All right, now I can rinse them. So let's see how they do. See if I should have marked them. Darn it, darn it. I know better than that. All right, let me put them on the tray here. I don't know. I think I did the wrong side. All right, let me get that little one. Paper is so challenging. Oh, this one looked like it turned out pretty nice, though. Let's see how it rinses. Let me see how it rinses. But again, who knows if I marbled the correct side? It's not doing that great either. Dang it, dang it. Note to self, always mark which side is which. So I just may be unsuccessful all night long with the paper department. I know better than to just do that. When I was pressing it, I went, oops. Rushed home and I ate dinner and then I pressed it. And I was looking at it going, oh great, I didn't mark it. So we'll get all of this color out. Big old bubble under there. If you're just joining, I cannot see any comments tonight, so welcome all. My hands are cold. So I'm going to have to take a paper towel and go around the edges because there's lots of green that's going to want to sneak out into the next design. I was looking at my sweatshirt. I remember when it was brand new. I was so excited. My first branded sweatshirt. And now it is all covered in paint. I had no paint on it. It was a nice crisp white. And then I even stole my husband's because he doesn't like to wear it. So I stole it, and I have paint on his too now. All right, that looks pretty good. I may have to dab if I see anything pop up. So I can put these aside for now. So let's do, britches are falling down. I want to do white, black, and gray. So let's see. Black sometimes wants to give me a fit, but we'll see if it'll work tonight. I'll set that one back. Oh, if you see me dab with a paper towel, that's just getting rid of any of the green or any of the other fluorescent colors that may pop up. All right. Let's do the black. See how we do. Come on, come off of there. Holy cow. That was definitely dried in the tip. There's the black. Let's do the gray. All right, now I have to decide whether I want to freestyle this. I'm going to come back with some more black. The gray seems a little pushier. Concentrating here. Trying to just get one drop in each gray. Okay, let's see how it works. Oh, I so want to comb this one, but I'll freestyle. It's so funny that gray in my other paints has a brown undertone. This feels like it has a greenish undertone. It could be just the water though. Okay, let me call my assistant. Okay, dear. Okay, these are 100% silk. The last one was cotton. Thank you. Do you need a towel?
Oh.
Okay. Let's get the edges. I always like to have that hem marbled. Just making sure there were no bubbles. Alrighty, there we go. Okay. And get the rinse bucket back over here. Just giving it a nice little rinse in the water here. Just regular old water. I'm gonna bring it back over here. And silk loves to stick to itself. Let it dribble a little bit. Pull it out. Just get it all out fully so it's not folded back on itself. When I prep these and I'm hanging them up, I generally hang them in the bathtub. Oh, here, I think I want to rinse that one more time. Maybe I'll just do a dribble on it. It's so hard to not have them stick together. Not even one stick to itself, but they stick to each other. Let me make sure it's all smooth. There we go. All right, hanging quite nicely. Dry my hands. I take itty bitty steps back there where there was water on the ground or on the cement. Last thing I want to do is slip and fall. All right. I'm going to use these same colors one more time. You know, I may forego any more paper and I'll prep that again for next week. and I'll mark which side is which. I don't want to waste a bunch of paper if I've got the wrong side. Okay, I'll do it once more. I still have the two pieces of cloth that I got wet last time, but I can't fit it in this tray, and I wanted to do these bandanas. So maybe I'll bring out the scarf tray again next week. All right, here we go. So let's do this again. We'll do, oh, I can't do that. I want to try my cotton yarn, but I can't make two. Okay, we're gonna switch, and this is gonna be purples. Because I can't do the yarn and a bandana in the same tray. There's not enough room. So I'll have to do the black and gray as my test after I get the bandanas done. Or maybe I'll do pinks. We'll see. We will see. Oh, I was gonna do purple. Gosh darn, Linda. That's okay. We'll put the black in, and then we'll put some purple in. Hello. This is the color I wanted to grab. You're probably all going, purple, not black, purple. Okay, let me get the pen and open this tip up. The paint dries so quickly in the tips of these things. All right, there we go. Ooh. And I now have purple all over my hand. Okay, and these two look pretty much the same. One has a little bit more red in it than the other. It seems so odd to not see any comments at all. All right. So we'll freestyle this one as well. All right, let's see how this one turns out. Oh, I better call my assistant. Okay, dear. I like to let the pieces drip out here, do the most of the dripping, and then tomorrow I'll take them in the house and hang them up to continue to dry. Then it doesn't mess up the bathtub quite as much. Let's see, where's my tag? Let's see one, okay.
Oops.
Thank you. Get that corner to lay down. One little spot right there that was not touching the paint. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'll come around and do the hem. There we go. All right, let me carry the rinse bucket back over here. Oh, those papers just look awful. Wait till I show you. Into the rinse bucket. My custom color to match my daughter's university colors are still just a touch purple, so I'm going to add a little more red and maybe just one drip of black. But I don't want it to get too bright. You do have to be very careful with the black because it will just take over. Again, silk likes to stick to itself when it's wet. See if I can find two corners. Oh, this is a battle. This one does not want to cooperate. Got it going the wrong way. I want the pretty side up. I'm trying not to drip on the others. All right, now let's see if I can get it pulled out here. Other side. I have to be super careful. It should not transfer color since everything's wet, but I don't want to take the risk. All right. Okay, I think we've got it. So I'm going to just rinse it real quick again, just like I did the black one. Because this does have black on it. I think it's so interesting because the black wants to run on this piece. It did not on the other piece, but it is here. Excuse me. All right, let's get this one cleaned up. Trying to put them so when I take you around, the lighting is bad back here, as you know. You've been a frequent viewer, but at least it'll give you an idea, and then I'll take another shot once they're in the house. I'll have to bring them in tomorrow after the gym. Let me do it once more. I think it's so odd. Maybe it's because I pushed that black a lot harder on this piece than I did the other one. So it's a lot more, what's the word I want? It's all in one spot. Can't think of the word. And unfortunately, you can't help me because I can't see comments today. Saturated, that's the color, or the word I want. Saturated. Maybe I can say it. Words are hard. All right, that looks good. Pop some of these bubbles. Okay, so where's my, there it is. We're gonna use blues and grays and white in this one. Everybody proud of me for picking my colors in advance? You know, I usually stand here and look and look and look and can't decide. On and on and on. I kind of picked them in advance this time. I've got to start mixing my own colors a little more. It's something I know I want to do. And a lot of my colors are just right out of the bottle. And, you know, you can get a lot more fun if you mix them. So there's that blue. I'm going to do gray next, and this is the gray with the brown undertone. And now the brighter blue. And did anybody notice I haven't had a color be naughty all night? They're all playing nicely. And I will comb this one. Mixing paints is not my favorite part. Playing with the paint is my favorite part. But I do want some, I saw somebody was selling like a bunch of, it's a box with it has like these square note cards, for a better term, or paint chip things, and it has, you know, like colors that go nicely together, the sunset colors, the, you know, a plant, you know, whatever the flower is, that color, those kind of things, and you just pull out a card. And I need to start doing something like that and pulling out the paint and then mixing to match. And then have, you know, the sunset group, the hydrangea group, or whatever it is. All right, here we go. How green this color looks. There's no green in here, and that's probably just the water. All right. Just drying off these pins. Nose is starting to run. All right, get my assistant. Okay, last one. And I'm so sad about those papers. Oh, I guess I need the actual piece of cloth. That would help, would it not? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't swirl it all, but that's okay. We'll print it just like this. The last one. You need a towel?
No.
Got a corner that wants to fold up. Any other places? Flip that tag. All right. Now let's do the hem. Oops. All right, there we go. Let me grab the rinse bucket. All right, here it comes. That colors, be nice. Be nice in there. All right, take it over to the rack. Try to find my corners. Sometimes it's hard to tell which way they go. All right. Just like this. arms are so stinking short. I'll need to rinse this one too. Where they stick together and rub when I'm trying to pull it out, these heavily saturated colors really want to rub a little bit. All right. This, and then we'll do our test subjects. So I know the knitted piece that's rolling on the end, that part will give me a fit. And I meant to take it upstairs and press it when I pressed the paper, and I forgot, which always happens when I'm in a hurry. I'll never remember everything, so. And when I remembered, I didn't have time to go back and do it. Okay, let's do it once more. Get rid of these giant things. And the yarn that I tested last week, I'm excited to say that I did find a white in that yarn rather than a gray. I had knit up the rest of the gray. I did not prep it. I didn't finish knitting it or crocheting it in time to prep it. But I have an idea of what I'm going to do with it. I'm just making like a little cowl. I hope it's the right size for that, because I'm famous for going, that doesn't look big enough, and making it bigger, and then, you know, you'll be able to pull it up over your head for a, pardon me, a scarf. And yes, we are going to test the pink. Or test using the pink, I should say. Just because it's so blasted fun. And I am going to comb this design simply because I want to see how it looks on the piece. See if it just needs to be a very simple, you know, freestyle design, or if I can get away with combing on some of them. And I know a freestyle would look fine. I've already done that. I'm almost out. That's why I've got so many bubbles here. I'm starting to get stressed about my show, whether I'm going to get everything done, and then, you know, I have 7,000 ideas, and I want to try them all. Sorry, that was my child calling. So let's just go with this. Get this done, and then I'll comb it, and we'll see how those. Now again, this is 100% cotton yarn, and you know, I used to knit all the time. I loved knitting, and I was knitting this piece, and I'm thinking, you know, I think I really prefer crochet now. Don't ask me why. And I used to hate crochet. The first time I tried to crochet, I hated it. And I didn't do it again for years, and then I got the idea that I wanted to crochet. And so I taught myself, and then I've been crocheting ever since. I rented the VHS at the library, or I borrowed it at the library and taught myself that way with a VHS tape, hitting pause, going again. And now we have YouTube and you can learn just about anything there. I love it. Okay, I'm going to swirl. All right. So let's put these pieces down. Now this is the knit piece and the edge is going to roll. I know that. So we're just going to put that down on in here and see what happens. Just have to make sure the whole piece makes contact with the water. And this is the crocheted piece with the fun texture. And my idea is to be able to crochet the piece, marble it, and then sew it into whatever I wanted to make, whether it's a hat or a ear warmer or whatever. There's the knit piece. Oh, and I forgot to bring the bucket back. All right, let's see what the crocheted piece did. All that texture is what's worrying me. So now we will see how it rinses. Not too bad. Okay, let me get it over on the rack if I can find room. I'll just do this. Here we go. Now let me dig the knit piece out of there. And I think the knit piece did a little bit better because it's so smooth. All right. There's only one place that it was curled and it probably didn't get marbled, but you can't tell because it's right where the white was. All right, let me pull you down and I will go show you what we've done tonight. Trying to dry my hands here. I have to come around, it's gonna wiggle. All right. Hi. So let me turn you around, and I need to change this so I know which way to go. And see all the water on the floor here. So there is the fluorescent piece. And here's the black and white. And then the purple, and I'll do the purple and blue at the same time. And there is the pink knit piece. And I was just looking at a crochet pattern today that says you can knit to make it, crochet to make it look like knit. And then here is the crochet stitch, or the crochet piece, I can speak, with a little bean stitch. And this is all where the white paint was. So not too bad. I'm excited. Okay, let me turn you back around here. All right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. My glasses are falling off my face. So I hope you enjoyed what we did tonight. I'll prep the paper again and mark it for next week so we can do that. And then I have a couple other things in mind. So I want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, please stay safe. And I hope to see you back here next week. So everyone have a fantastic week. Enjoy your family or enjoy the quiet if you're alone. And have a happy Thanksgiving. Take care, everyone. Love y'all. Bye.